Cubo! Alright, so for today we're gonna be learning El Belicón, the Requinto part, the mid part, and the last part, the outro. So you're gonna talk about the only reason is because there's a lot of YouTube videos out there with the first part already. So I'm gonna do my best to just explain it and walk it through. I'll probably just play it very slow. It's gonna be more or less because I got it from ear by ear because I tried looking at YouTube videos, I tried seeing stuff on the internet, but no one plays it. Like no one plays the middle. They always play the beginning, but never the middle, and especially the outro. I think I've only seen one person do it, and someone did do some tabs, but the very beginning, but nothing about the middle, nothing about the last. And I've seen people play it live, and I'm like, damn, how they? And so I'm thinking they just learned it by ear. I don't know, but this is the closest I'm gonna get. So this is the middle part. Especially that part. And if you know it, please show me because I have no idea if that's right. But I mean, I've seen others kind of more or less play that. I used to think it was kind of like a. It also sounds like. It also sounds kind of like instead of like doing the whole triad. It kind of sounds like it's just kind of back and forth. Or all the. It's not that complicated. Anyways, I only got 10 minutes of this, so I was just gonna go and run through it. But so that's the part. So if you know the beginning, you're gonna know this little part. But then after that, I go from the 9 to the 8, and then I go, and then I go to the 9 9 instead of going back. So yeah, you hear the difference. And then I slide. I use these two. It's almost. So I kind of almost like. So I go on the 9 8 8, and I slide down to the same shape. So that one's like 11 9, and then go to the 13 and 11. And then you go to the 14 and 13, and back to the 11 and 9. And then you go to the 9 and 8, and then that's when you go the. That one I start right here. You're gonna do like a triad almost. I was like you're gonna do your middle and then first and then ring finger. And it's gonna be starting on the 6 and then 5 6, and then you jump to the 9 8 9, and then you jump into the 12 11 12, and then you go all the way down back to the 15 14 and 15. More. So those, but then you're gonna plug starting on the 3rd, and then you're gonna go to the 1st and 2nd. See, I wish it was like that thorough, like the lessons if I would see them. But yeah, usually they have the tabs, so that makes it easier too. But so that's that middle part, that's that middle section, and then you do this like weird arpeggio. So that's like on the six. That's starting on the third string on the G string, on the 6, 3, 5, 3, 6. So I go 6, 3, 5, 3, and then I slide down back to the 6 on the third string, and now second string on the B string, and then now I go so 6, 5, 8, and then I pull off 8 to the 5 to the 6, and then go back. And then once I do that, I slide down to the 8 on the second string, and then on the first string, I go to the 6 and then the 9. And then I just go 6, 9, pull off, then 8 on the second string, then I go to the 9th fret on the G string, third string. Then I go to the 6, I pull off. So I go pull off 9, 6, and then on the 4th string, on the A string, I land on the 8th fret. So let's try that again. So you know what? I might just do the middle part, 10 minutes of the middle part. I'll do the last 10 minutes of the outro, the Requinto outro, the one that goes like. Oops. And then it has that epic, the most epic part that never seen it anywhere. And I wish it was there. So if you know the actual correct way to play the outro, let me know. Okay? Let me know, because this is by ear. I just learned it by ear. That's it. So this is, again, this is the middle part of this that no one ever plays. So I'll do the outro later. So where were we? Play along with me. We'll do it at the same time. A ver. Yeah, I did a little sloppy. So that's that middle part. I'll record it again if it was a little confusing, but I try to go as slow as possible. I might have skipped a few steps, but that's because you could kind of hear it. You could use some of what they play at the beginning, which you could find on YouTube. Everyone has that specific YouTube video. And you could use those same chords and apply it to the second part. So I kind of ran through it. I'll try to do another one if I have to, but stay tuned for the third outro part.